Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Madroit podcast. I am Jordan Haynes, and with me, as always, founder, CEO of Madroit, Winston Hofer. Win, how's it going, man?
Great, Jordan. How are you?
Man, I am blessed and highly favored. So today, ready to hop in, and I think one of the things we're looking to talk about today is every day, we see or hear the ways that AI, artificial intelligence, has impacted our lives. So AI is all around us. It's in the way that we communicate, it's in the music we hear, the videos we watch, and it can make a huge difference in the way that you operate your business today and ultimately the way that you end up marketing to your consumers. So today we're going to tackle AI in marketing and talking through the various ways of why and how it's being done now. So, when first question that I'll kind of just pose to you here to kick us off is AI, much like marketing, is constantly evolving. What are some of the ways businesses are effectively using AI that you've experienced or you've seen firsthand?
Yeah, it is everywhere, or at least it feels like it, right? Because we're in the marketing space and business space, but I think it is really impacting small businesses that have nothing to do with those things. As of right now, like 2024, there's a lot of use cases for it, and I think it's only going to expand, like you said, evolve. But right now, capability wise, where we're at, I think it's really great for content generation of some sort and making systems and processes much more effective and doing things for you automatically that you would have to do manually before. One good use case outside of that is predictive analytics. So being able to look at past analytics and then predict what's going to happen based on what action someone's taking. It's just getting better and better right now. Aside from that, there are several others. What comes to mind for you?
So the easiest one that I'll kind of throw out there is writing. So I think the things that AI is able to produce from a copywriting standpoint is, I think, kind of endless, right? I mean, the more you provide it, the more that it provides you. So I think that's really, really cool to see the different ways that you can use it in that. As you said, content generation as a whole, if it's video, photography, it's getting more and more difficult to determine, okay, what's real and what's AI generated. However, I will say this is my feeling. I think you feel the same way that all of these amazing things, right? For writing, for content, for SEO, for ads, etc. All of that without the strategy and the direction behind it, it's really kind of hard to determine the pathway and the appropriate ways to incorporate it into your day-to-day business. So I guess I'll pose to you, what are some of the ways that you would kind of welcome that strategy into the decisions that you're making and how you use AI?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of things there. Like there's strategy around how you use AI, but then overall, what is your business and marketing strategy? And then how can you use AI after determining that? AI is cool, creating content's cool, but if it doesn't have direction, who cares, right? Like what is it
That's right.
doing for you? So doing things with purpose, like we always talk about and believe in, right? So marketing with a purpose, business with a purpose. I think once you have that, it gets much easier, right? Like the content piece is huge. Yeah, just having that strategy is just so important. And then a strategy like internally, how you use it. If you are using it internally, what types of things you're using it for and what things you're not using it for currently.
Yeah, strategy is the key component, right, to marketing, to incorporating AI and how it fits into your business. I think one little example that I can kind of pull off of is a client that we've worked with for a while has done a lot of things manually and done a lot of things marketing wise very, very traditionally. And the incorporation of AI and improving efficiencies in the way that they're communicating with their clients and their customers is really been a game changer for them, to the point of now they're running, regular campaigns, and they have a strategy around timing and when their campaigns need to happen. And AI helps them to communicate efficiently, to stay on track with those consumers, to make sure that they're coming back. And now we've created repeat business and referral business opportunities, all because your communication strategy with the help of AI is now in place and has longevity to it, consistency to it. So now you're constantly in market with tactics that you weren't in before. It was all being done, and you're sitting there at 9 o'clock thinking to yourself, man, I really needed to get that email out to everybody and I didn't get it out. And now you don't have to worry about that. You spend a fraction of the time. You set up multiple communications, and this is what they did. And kudos to them is like they took the time, sat down, set up multiple communications with us. And now we have a streamlined set of communications that are going out to customers and staying in touch with them so that we can help them. Oh, okay, you hopped on that email when you're at the office. That's fine. We're going to circle back with you at 7 o'clock with another email while you're at home or while you're at, Johnny's soccer practice or whatever. So you can make sure that you're doing the right things from a marketing standpoint, but you're not the one that's going in and spending all that manual time doing it.
Yeah, that's fine with email marketing, CRM, engaging prospects. I think it's huge. And like having that strategy around it all needs to be defined somewhere so the AI has that in context, right? But done effectively, like it's such a cool use, and us using it, we use it all the time. So it's really great for us and our client to really streamline things and do it consistently and well. Still need that human piece to it, right? But it's just so nice to be able to use it in business and for our clients too.
Well, and that's I think you hit on an interesting point there. So you need that human element. People and consumers as well are becoming more and more adept to AI, right? And people can
Sure.
tell the difference between a piece of AI generated content and a piece of content that's actually generated by a person. Now, where where you can find that nice balance is where maybe AI begins the process for you of generating that content, but then you make it yours, you make it with unique to your brand. Now it's your communication, you communicate this way. AI certainly helps and does some of the legwork for you, but it's still content that is pertinent to you, your business, and feels on brand with the standard of consistency that you're trying to create. So,
Absolutely. And I guess just adding to it, that human part, I think myself included, like you just want it to be authentic, right?
1000%.
If you're
Holy
getting
cow.
email that's seems like it's a one-to-one email, you don't want it to feel like it was just sent by AI and they wrote it, didn't look at it and send it to you.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel great, but an authentic email is so much better, right? So I think people are looking for that and they're wary of anything that doesn't feel authentic. So AI is great, but it needs that human authenticity of that person that you're interacting with or company you're interacting with.
Yeah, it's funny too because we are turning that corner, and I think it gets us to that point of like, man, are we eventually going to see the day and age back where I'm calling a place and I actually want to talk to a person? Is it going to come that full circle to where we're getting away from this in 5, 10, 20 years or whatever?
Oh
Like
yeah.
it's
That's where AI is next. It's already, I mean, in phone calls, talking about
yeah,
messaging and yeah, voiceover work, like in real time, some of
yeah,
that stuff. So yeah.
yeah. It's the level that chatbots can get to, and just phone calls and whatnot. I think getting and constantly learning, constantly evolving, and there's not going to be much that AI can't do. So I think that having a strategy in place, looking to implement that is going to be something that's very efficient as you kind of make your way with your business. So, friends, that's what we have for you today. When a pleasure as always. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the Madroit podcast wherever you listen and however you listen to your podcasts. If you want to get in touch with us, visit madroitmarketing.com/podcast. All the best, and we're here for you if you need us.